running the heater in the morning and the air conditioner in the afternoon. Crazy Texas weather. I just got here. Might not be nobody else show up back. We might run them all off last night. Here comes the moose. Well, you getting ready to go? Yeah, I enjoyed that. Just topping everything off. Wow. That Jane is wound up. She cracks me up. Oh, I sure hope everything works out on me where I can make it out there. Sure planning on it. But you must like to travel. There ain't many husbands will let their wife leave for 6 months. Or maybe they're glad you gone. Oh, I mean, Ironwood, yeah. I'm planning on. I might be flat on my back tonight. Go. Like I say, there's a lot of folks out there I want to meet, and then some things I want to do. Wait a minute, I didn't understand Is Richard Jane's husband? Okay. But some people just don't like it. Even in a nice trailer and stuff, they got their little nest and they don't want to get out of it. Woo, I bet. Yeah, Vancouver weather's not all that bad. I don't think it is. I couldn't handle those Alberta winters. It drive me crazy. Yeah, I, I spent them 3 years up there in and out of Elkhart and all over the country. I saw all the damn snow I ever cared about seeing. Like today, it's a pretty day out there right now. It's 78 degrees. That's just perfect. I would imagine. Because I ever saw it when we pulled them trailers up there to Alaska. It was minus 50 that one day. Yeah, I wondered if you're going to stay home this year. Well, you done been down to south enough that you don't have to stay up there. You always come down here. Is something wrong with Roy and Becky? I see they didn't come on today. Hello, Lynn. How you doing? She goes to stacking up. Mm-hmm. What you up to, Lynn? I know on that trip up there, we had to take cardboard and put in front of the radiators where they couldn't get any air, where to get warm. Oh, I can't complain. I'm still kicking around. You got some pretty weather up there, Lynn. Be careful about that. A couple of them to get you for indecent exposure. I guess I shouldn't have said that. I don't know you that well. Yeah, we're 1 degree cooler. We're 78 here. It's a pretty day too. The sun's shining. Yeah, I imagine. People don't even think about that. Or putting that anti-gel in one and that fuel. I tell you what, that was one thing about that anti-gel. You put that stuff in there, and within a couple gas tanks, you better change that fuel filter. 'Cause it will clean everything out. One of the guys that was with us on that trip, Badge, had a gizmo. You pull a dipstick out, and you pull a dipstick out of that motor, and he had a gizmo to run down in there and he'd check the oil in that motor with it sitting there running, a little gauge on top of it, different vehicle. But I never have seen even one of them things written about. I don't mind it getting in the mid 30s at night, as long as it warms up and the sun's shining in the daytime. If it gets below mid 30s, I'm ready to. I make a good duck. I'll be flying south quick. That's the crazy part about Texas now. It might be, you know, getting the teens, and then it'd be 110 in the summertime sometimes. Don't last long normally, but well, I've been looking everywhere pricing these vans. Yeah, I've never done that. I've seen it done. I get through this little go round that, I was talking about them vans. One reason that I want to go with that van as another vehicle, I'm not going to be able to ride the motorcycle for a pretty good while. And so I'm fixing to sell them and get a van that I can run around in. Hello, Daniel. How you doing, my friend? You do a lot of things when you have to. Catch your badge. Flew up to Alaska one time. I had a friend of mine that I worked for a lot down here in Texas on heavy equipment, and they had a housing, third member housing on one of them dozers. They, something came loose and it busted it, and it was going to take like 6 months. He leased equipment up there in the Arctic Circle, them oil rigs and stuff, and that thing was cast iron. Well, these electric rods they use for cast iron are they're all right, but they don't do what they're supposed to. And the best way to do it is to just braise that thing. Well, there's not a lot of people can braise anymore. Anyway, he flew me up there and I fixed that cat for him. But they had a dome that they had a heater fan kept blowed up while we were working. Yeah, and Lynn, that's one thing in here that I'll have to say. That's one reason I sort of enjoy it. We cut up and we go on, uh, do a lot of teasing, but we don't stand for anybody really getting nasty with anything. So it's we take it that way. And usually I don't cut up too much until I sort of know how people are going to take it. Yeah, it all gets thick. Ain't nothing going to start. What do they say? They burn more airplanes up and up there to where they'll mess up and leave the oil in one and they'll build a fire underneath that front end to try to get some heat on it and catch the plane on fire. Daniel, what are you doing? We used to weld a lot of crazy stuff like that rear end housing or them old 464s were real bad about busting the exhaust manifold. And we would weld those things, but brass wouldn't work on it because it's a different expansion rate on it. And stick rod won't hardly work. And we had some just, they were just cast. They were sticks of cast iron. And you'd have to feather a torch and had a flux that you could put with it. And you could weld them cast iron manifolds, bolt it down to a head, weld them cast iron manifolds and let them cool. I welded a mini one of them. Now people don't know what rods are, brass rods or cast iron. Hey, Bill. Yeah, just turn it over and it just fall out of the can. And if you had to cut the whole can, it do just fall out like a blob. Bill, how cold does it get up there in your winter time up there in Arkansas? 0. Okay. Oh, 10. Yeah, looked at it wrong. Hell, that's not much different than here. I think we got down to 19 one night or something like that. Yeah, And a whole lot is what kind of heat you put on that thing. I've seen some here. Well, Bree, you ain't gonna say hello to me, huh? The heck with you then, girl? What's the elevation where you're at, Bill? Yeah, there's some stuff that's got too much expansion on it, and the nickel rod just don't work. Yeah, 1245. Okay. I got on here last night just as you were getting off. Okay, I'll let you get by with it this time, Brady. You know I'm teasing. Are you having a pretty good day, Miss Bree? What are you doing? Hmm? Bree or Badge? Who comes on at like 10 o'clock on Wednesday night Central Time? Hmm. It rained too much for me in your country, Bree. Every time I was ever out there in Oregon and Washington, I think it was raining. Well, did you have any eggs to eat, or did the ravens get them? Bree, who comes on Wednesday night? Bree. I mean, shit. Bad. I'm about half brain dead today, more than normal. You know, that's weird. Every time they put you to sleep, it takes you a while to get your memory screwed around where it's normal again. And I done been put to sleep twice in the last 6 weeks, I guess. And so this other one ought to be another one of those. I'll be saying, what the hell is my name? That's what I started to tell you a while ago, Bree. They make some netting that goes like around these Christmas fruit trees and stuff like that to keep the birds from eating the fruit off of them. I bet you could put that across the top of your chicken pen and slow some of them hawks and stuff down. Usually, Bree puts hers on pretty early on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try coming on at 10 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then just do pop ups in between. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't think about the snow. You don't have to worry about that here. I know a lot of people here that have trouble with them. They take cattle panels and mow them like a half circle and take them down. We're gonna try that. We'll see how it works. Everybody keep fussing at me about coming on at oddball time. What day next week did you say you were leaving, Bree? Oh, God dang, I got Bree on the brain. Bad. No, that's all right. That old Mel. Well, you know, there for a long time, I ran it, what was 11:30. On the road again. Jane said y'all had 4 or 5 hours before you got to where she was at. That runs it pretty late because if I run an hour and a half and you come on 11, that puts you at 12:30. I was coming at 11:30 though. I appreciate it, Mel. I just like the folks that come on here. There's a good bunch of folks on here and then me. Well, I'm surprised I get by with being about half smart ass like I do, but so far it's worked. Okay, don't work too hard, Mr. Badge. Grand Prairie. We about next door neighbors then. That's about 100 miles away. Oh yeah, Whitney not but like 60 miles. Are y'all going to a campground in Whitney? Thousand Trail. Okay. Know where that's at. We got a little bit of wind here, Bill, but not too bad. I haven't been up to 1,000 Trails on Lake Whitney in a long time, but that used to be a really nice park. Let's do that. I probably haven't been up there in 10, 12 years. A lot can change in that length of time. Are y'all down here for the winter, Mel? Bree, I don't know why I don't ever think about you having all that much snow. Oh, okay. Lake Conroe. Yeah, yeah, just about in Houston now. Boy, I hate these first cold spells. You can't keep the flies out of that dang trailer. I thought about you yesterday. I was watching a video. It was about some horses that were getting thrown a fit and getting mad because they were doing stuff. One of them, they were trying to put one of them covers on him. Every time they put it up there, he'd get it and jerk it off. There is some pretty colors right now. You know, it's funny in Texas. It just depends on where you're at. You hit that lucky, didn't you? You get over in East Texas and you get some colors, fall colors over in there, pretty heavy. I think the prettiest fall colors I've ever seen. I was went up in Colorado hunting, and I caught them aspens turning. No, I'm just outside Waco, but we caught them aspens turning. One morning, you get up and there's a little gold spot on the side of a mountain, and about 2 days later, the whole world turned to gold. And them dead burnt aspens are so pretty, you can't take a good picture of it. You just won't show. I'm about halfway between DFW and Houston. You making good videos. I bet you catch the biggest part of it. What video editor do you use, Bree? I'm trying to think where Colorado River RV Park is. Well, you don't have to. I'll do it for you, Bree. You could. Columbus, Texas. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll be down close to my old stomping grounds. I used to live in Freeport, right there, just 20 miles from Columbus when I was a kid growing up. Damn fly. Hey, Linda Barker. How you doing, lady? How many subs have you got now, Bree? I bet you coming on up pretty good. $5.45. And you've been doing it steady for just a little bit over a year. That's not bad at all. Oh, Bill, he had 5,000 the other day. That refugee. You got more subs than I got, Bree. I think I got 450 or something like that. I don't know if any of y'all ever watched that economic refugees. Got a 503 now. All right. But they're interesting folks. Hello, Timmy Ray. Oh, I'm doing fine. How about you? I like Bill Choice and dogs too. Yeah, I need to get out here. And when I get off here, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. Here's a little Boston Terrier. Not the biggest as Rocky, but he laid back. He ain't like Rocky. Rocky's like a frog or a flea. He's jumping around all over the place most of the time or asleep one. Mm-mm-mm. I think everybody's sort of laid back today. Hey, Nate, what date and time are you on YouTube, Nate? You be ready to take a nap, Bree. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't believe that either, Bree. I tell you something that might have to do with though is the store bought eggs normally are not fertilized. There's a lot of difference between them quail eggs like that, I would imagine. I like the little quail eggs. Yeah, I just like I'd hard boil them things and just slap 4 or 5 on the plate and I finally bought me a pair of them scissors that you just clip the end of the egg off and dump it out. Those work good. I miss them quail, but I got so much going on I can't fool with them now. But I know that them chicken eggs, they didn't set my belly would be on fire in about 2 hours if I eat them. As long as now, if I eat them enough of them quail eggs, it'd do it. Well, raising them though, laying loud, them little hens will lay an egg a day, and they'll do it year round. They lay 300 something eggs a year. So you got plenty of eggs. If you go buy them, yeah, they'd be plenty expensive. Right there at the last, before I lost mine, I had like 11 hens laying. Damn, you got 10, 11 eggs a day, them little quail eggs. You got plenty of eggs. I don't think I ever told you, Ree. I bought one of those egg peelers, and you could boil them eggs and put them in cold water and drop them on that thing, and the electric just turn the switch on, and it go, "Bloop," and that egg was peeled. Perfect. I watched a video, and an old boy had one of those things, and he peeled like 50 of those little old bitty hard boiled quail eggs in like 5 minutes. I think it's what you used to too. Like chicken. If you buy chicken out of the store and then you go take a chicken that's raised like breeds are, whoa, they taste different. Oh, well, we appreciate you coming in and listening anyway, Latrita. Yeah, it's easier. Just be glad the horses don't lay eggs too. You got to get every morning, Bree. Yeah, I never had tried. I don't have. Well, I bought an instant pot and fooled with it a little bit and gave it to a friend of mine. So I didn't. It just didn't suit me right. I love that crock pot now. And I haven't tried one of these air fryers. And some people just flat love them. That reminds me, I need to go get one of them chickens out of the deep freeze and let it thaw out. That buddy of mine bought 50 of those chickens that mature in about 6 to 8 weeks. And but he bought one of those pluckers that you just drop a chicken in at about 45 seconds. You take it out and it wouldn't have a feather on it. That sure helped. But after you do about 50 of them, you don't want a chicken for a little bit. Well, folks, we've been on here for an hour, and I'm just gonna pop up in here in a few minutes. Yeah, me too. All right, don't study too hard. I appreciate all y'all coming in. I hope y'all have a good day. We'll probably see y'all tonight.